So here we are, yet another great installment around area model and multiplication. Today we're talking about 2-digit times 3-digit. So we've been doing a whole series of these with the differences in the amount of digits we have in our numbers. I would recommend you watch the other videos before diving into this one, so it makes sense because I'm just going to dive in. When we're talking about 2 by 3-digit numbers, we are talking about the idea that if I have a 2-digit number, like 35, and I have to multiply it by a 3-digit number, like 783, what do I do? What is my product? What's the answer? Well, we're going to continue to use the area model, or what some people call a box method today. This is a really good way to organize our thinking because it does rely on the understanding of arrays and how that relates to multiplication. So let's just dive in. 35 times 783. 35 times 783. So with all the other videos we've been talking about, we've been following a 3-step process. And again, that's what we're going to do here. Like, nothing changes. The more digits we have doesn't change the way we solve it. So the first thing we've been doing is we're going to expand our numbers, right? So 35 expands to 30 plus 5. 783 expands to 700 plus 80 plus 3. Okay. So there you go. This is where the difference is in digits. Right? The more digits I have, the more I have to expand. That's the only thing that really changes in this, which then brings me to build the array. Remember, arrays are rows and columns, right? They're rows and columns. So that's why we're using this idea, because we use arrays to help us model multiplication. So we're going to build our rows and columns. So I am going to build my array here. And we kind of talked about in all the videos, like for me, I often look at these as the columns and these as the rows. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because of the commutative property of multiplication. You can flip-flop these as much as you want. So I'm actually going to flip it today, just for the sake of that. I'm going to make these my rows. Sorry about that. And these as my columns. Okay. So I'm just going to flip it to see, right? It's not much different. So let's go ahead and start here. We have our rows. We have 1, 2 numbers. So we have 2 rows. One row is called 30. The other row is called 5. And then up here, now I'm going to call these my columns, right? Like I said, it doesn't matter the order. Just make sure you put them in rows and columns. We have 1, 2, 3. So I have 700, I have 80, and I have 3. Now, my suggestion maybe is you work with larger digits, or more digits, I should say, not larger, more, 2-digit by 3-digit. Your area model does need to be a lot larger. And in fact, I can already foresee I'm going to have a little bit of a problem here. I'm going to try to persevere through it, but I know in the future I'm definitely going to build a larger array. So from this part, we just multiply and then add our products, right? And again, products, the answer to a multiplication problem. So I'm going to multiply 700 times 30 in this column here, 700 times 5 in this column here. I'm going to do 80 times 30 in this column, 80 times 5, then 3 times 30, and 3 times the row of 5, right? So, and again, like I said, I'm kind of moving through these because we've looked at this multiple times with different series of digits. So that's why I'm just kind of pushing through and not explaining as much. And again, if you're confused by that, watch the other videos first, right? It's going to be very helpful. All right, so we're going to go with 7 times 3. That's 21. And then I got 1, 2, 3 zeros. So 1, 2, 3. Kind of crammed in there. That's what I was talking about. If my array was larger, my box was larger, I'd have more space to work. 8 times 3 is 24. 1, 2 zeros. 3 times 3 is 9 and 1 0. 7 times 5 is 35 and 1, 2 zeros. And 8 times 5 is 40 and a 0. And then 3 times 5 is 15, no zeros. So now I have 6 numbers that I need to add together, right? That's that last part. We're going to add these together. So I'm definitely going to need some workspace for that. I'm gonna kind of clear out this mess up here for now, but I'm going to go ahead and work in here. So let's go with 21,000, 2,400, 3,500. I'm just kind of picking ones that have the same amount of digits in it because it's a little bit easier to line up. And 15. All right, so now let's add all these together. So there's another part that we have to keep in mind. With more digits in our numbers, there's more things to add. More error, like more room for error. So make sure you really line things up, right? So that's a 5, it's a 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 5, 6, 7, yep. Okay, just double checking. And 2. So when we're all said and done here, 27,405 is our product. Big number, right? Big number. More digits, larger answers. So as you know, let's just do another one. Try it out, see how it goes. Let's do 29. No, let's make this 3-digit. So we'll do 293 for 3-digit, and let's multiply that by a 2-digit number, 41. Okay, so here we go. Same old steps. Expand, right? I just really want to keep repeating and reiterating so it becomes natural. So in your head, you're just like, oh yeah, I got this. I know it. I know my steps. I got these. And this is 40 plus 1. Okay, so, you know, last time I flip-flopped them, whatever, we'll go back. These can be the columns, and these can be the rows. So I'm gonna, let's see, I'll save room for my product there. Let's build the array. Okay, I got 1, 2, 3 numbers for my columns. So I have 3 columns, 290 and 3, and I have 2 rows. Again, if you're not seeing where I'm getting this information, please watch the other videos so it can help you make sense, right? We're just going to continue to repeat this process. We're just changing the amount of digits that we use. So here we go. 200 times 40, 200 times 1. Oh, this will turn out nice. Identity property right there. 90 times 40, 90 times 1, 3 times 40, and 3 times 1. Again, I'm multiplying my columns by my rows. Columns by rows. Columns by rows. Okay, so let's just solve that out. 2 times 4 is 8. 1, 2, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros in my answer. 9 times 4, 36. 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, oop, underline that. 3 times 4 is 12. 1, 0, 1, 0. 1 times any number is that number. 1 times that number is any number, or I mean, any number is that number. So there's my identity. That was helpful. Okay, let's line these up and add. So I have 8,000, I have 3,600, 120, 200. Whoa, see, just made a mistake. Whew, that could have really changed my answer and I would have been wrong. Okay. All right, so we have 3, 9, 10, 11, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we have it, 12,013. Cool, so we're gonna do one more, and then as you know, next video, we're gonna be talking about 3-digit times 3 digits. So let's go ahead and with this one, as always, and you could have done it with this one as well, is just pause it, right? Let's do 891 times 26, right? So go ahead and pause it, go solve this, see what you can do. Here you are coming back. Let's walk through it. Step 1, expand. I know the repetition, it's good though. Your brain gets so used to it, you can do it without thinking, right? I always talk about that example, like eventually you get so repetitious at doing things like brushing your teeth, you don't even think about it. You don't have to think about how to brush your teeth. You just do it. And that's the same with math. Like the more you practice it, and it is practice, it's not a natural skill. It's the more you practice it, the more you practice it, then soon you don't even have to think about it. It just starts happening. It's really cool. So we're going to build our area model. Here are my columns. There's 3 of them. So 800, 90, and 1. And then I have 2 rows, 20 and 6. Okay. And let's go ahead and go through and solve these. So again, I do like to write all of the multiplication problems. Notice this time I'm going the other way, just, I don't know, every once in a while you can mix it up if you want. Okay, so there's that piece right there. Now I'm going to go through and just multiply each one. So 8 times 2 is 16. 1, 2, 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. 9 times 2 is 18. 2 zeros. 20. 6. That's 540. And this is 4,800, right? Like I just said, it becomes natural. Like as you practice more and more your multiplication facts, they just start coming to you. All right, let's put them together. So 16,000, 1,800, 4,800, 540, 20, and 6. So there's 6. There's 6. 8 plus 8 is 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And a 2. So 23,166. So there you have it. 2-digit by 3-digit multiplication. Pretty awesome. Next, we're definitely going to be diving into 3-digit by 3-digit if that is a necessary thing for your grade level. So let's just keep it up. Just know that you can look at any of these videos to kind of walk through the process. The steps are the same. I say it every time. I'm going to say it again. As always, thank you so much for your hard work. It is so great that you are here, and we'll see you at the next video.